Assalamualaikum. So today our group will be presenting on the organizational changes in the company Grab. So every company holds an ambition to expand their business. So in process of expanding the business, there are many organizational changes that can happen for a variety of reasons. So as for this assignment, we chosen the company Grab, where the changes of the ownership happened when they decided to buy their rivals company Uber in the area of Southeast Asia. So in 2012, Anthony Tan started his business to cater to the ride-hailing industry. So his business called Grab faced a rather quick growth. Within 4 years, from 2013 to 2017, he expanded the business from Malaysia to Singapore, Philippines, Vietnam and Thailand. So even their mobile application is updated every year to cater to this customer's need. So, in March 2018, the nation has been shaken with the news that Uber will stop operating in the Southeast Asia. So, the media exposed that Uber is merging their company in the operation of Southeast Asia with Grab. So, under the terms of the deal, Uber will take 27% of the stake of Singapore-based Grab. Hence, Grab has taken over Uber's operation in most of Southeast Asia. So the changes of the ownership are influenced by many factors. So those factors will be elaborated by my other group members.
Okay, moving on to the next point, which is the internal and external factors that drive the need for change for one company. There must be a number of reasons on why a company wanted to change from the old to a newer version. For example, Uber once shocked Southeast Asia when they announced that they no longer be recognized as Uber but Grab instead, which is their biggest rival. And in this subtopic, we will identify the internal and external factors that drive the Grab company the need for change. Okay, moving on to the two biggest external factors that drive Grab company for change, which is to lessen the competition in the ride-hailing market in Southeast Asia. After the merger, Grab had 80% of the ride-hailing market in Singapore, and small businesses and small competitors are struggling to do their business. And according to May 2018, he said that Grab fares went up to 10 until 50% after the Uber merger. However, Grab denies this statement. We think this is a brilliant move by Grab, by the company in merging with their rival, because this is to lessen their competition, making them the dominant in the market, and they can gain more profit and benefit for themselves. So the second biggest external factors is taxi protests. Before Grab, taxis were dominating the ride-hailing market, and since Grab was introduced, taxi drivers started to lose customers, and they could not get profit as much as they used to get. And hence, Grab came up with the idea of Grab Taxi so that they can include taxi in their company too, and making taxi have job and still can get their customers, but they have to work and come under Grab. This is an excellent move by Grab, and because they can dominate the market more, and hence making them more successful than any other company in the ride-hailing market. Okay, moving on to internal factors. There are two main internal factors that drive Grab company for a change. The merging boosts up Grab's reputation and build their own brand and no longer walk in Uber's shadow. Grab is now more significant and more synonym in the ride-hailing market instead of Uber. Grab said it has reached more than 90 million downloads in App Store and Play Store, and it has more than 5 million drivers and agents for its fintech services. The second internal factors is we are a fingertip away from any information on the internet that we want to look for. We can search for jobs, we can do online business, or even find a date online. Grab has their own application on App Store for iPhone and Google Play Store for Android users. This is specialized and mainly for their customers and also drivers. Drivers for Grab company, drivers are on contract basis and they are not employed by the company. And this allows the drivers to be their own bosses. They can go wherever they want, they can work whenever they want. And hence, this also make Grab company to serve job opportunities for the society. The more the drivers that work for the company, the more profit that Grab can earn from it. So that is all for internal and external factors from me.
As for the mission and vision clarify the objective of the organization. As we analyze the Grab, the mission is to create a safer everyday for the customer, partner, as well as the community as a whole. So the mission is in line with the Grab itself that serve the daily need and ensuring the safety and security. So in creating the safer everyday, Grab stand by these 5 policy. 1. Code of products, the data privacy, the data security, anti-harassment system, and also the term and services. So these non-negotiable policies live within the Grab itself in creating the safer everyday to the community. As for the vision, Grab vision is to be everyday apps for its customers. So Grab brings the future of smart city closer to the user through its interconnectedness of the service such as ride-hailing, such as sending gift through its Grab Express, food delivery within one Grab apps. From the moment people wake up till the night when people sleep, Grab can serve all the daily needs through it one apps. So that is the vision of Grab, to be the everyday apps for the customer. There are 2 corporate culture that were practiced in Grab. First is what they call as Scrum. Scrum is a group of Grabber that had meeting, but no single person get to sit down. So they simply just stand up around the table and talk about what they want to talk without files, without PowerPoint slide. So this stand-up meetings culture is aimed to make the meeting short and precise. Second corporate culture that they practice is what they call as YPing. YPing is a short form of your problem is my problem. So YPing is a core organizational value that guides the Grab towards teamwork. When a Grabber have a problem and cannot get it done, they just need to call for a YPing and other Grabbers will come and support them. So in short, the Grabber solve the problem as one. So that is 2 corporate culture that drive Grab towards its success today.
As for the recommendation and suggestion, we have 2 parts that we have discussed in our assignment. Firstly, we are going to talk about the best strategies to communicate the changes to the key stakeholders. So the research has found that to outperform a competition, the organization has to have a clear understanding of the direction of the organization and how their daily routine could contribute to the victory of the organization. This was quoted by Cancialossi 2015. So leaders of the organization need to convey the organizational goals and strategies to all stakeholders through a strategic narrative. So, strategic narrative is a written and verbal story of an imagined future captured in a before, now, and future sequences that has its advantages. So by doing this, all stakeholders will be able to understand their roles and could contribute in shaping the future of the organization. Narrative 2 positions the change in a respectful manner without disrespecting the hard work of all the previous leaders, employees, and other stakeholders. In situations when new habits are to be followed and quote, such as in Grab, being from a potential competitor to Uber in Southeast Asia to buying the ownership from Uber, this approach could ease the transition. It creates a togetherness for the stakeholders, reinforces the organizational values, and helps employees retain the information as it is, and it most likely to inspire and motivate them. Grab should encourage all stakeholders' perceptions in order to enhance the team togetherness, to discuss on their assumptions and beliefs that happens within and outside the organization. So by doing so, knowledge can be gained to refine the strategies and make them more relevant to the organizational goals. Adding on, inclusive conversation goes both ways and ensures leaders and other stakeholders to connect personally, drive transparency and commitment. Moving on, first draft should be prepared by Grab by collaborating with the team and seek ideas from the stakeholders involved in the strategy to ensure everyone's perceptions and needs are accounted for. Then, the message should be altered wherever needed. Recognizing the most suitable channel and situation to share the message are one of the most important steps in developing a strategic narrative. A completed detailed audience analysis is also important to understand their mindsets and willingness of the change. Consistency of the progress check of the narrative after delivering it is required in order to improvise the strategy in the future. Having said this, Grab made a mistake of not identifying the mindset of their customers, which brought to an unpleasant remark and feedback. And this stopped them from contributing at their best. As for the organizational structure, businesses often create or rewrite their strategic plans when an organizational structure is changing. As for Grab, Grab's change in the organizational structure by buying the ownership from Uber was a great idea, as it reduced the number of potential competitors in the Southeast Asia. Grab made use of its power and success to add its business values, vision and mission. So as for the organizational vision and mission is said to be in the now and for the near future, and the vision statement is described as the organization's purpose. So as for Grab, both the vision and mission remain the same, as they both cater to the same scope. The vision of Grab is to be an everyday app for consumers, and the mission is to create a safer everyday for the customers and partners, as well as the community as a whole. So as you see, that this generally explains that the merging of Grab and Uber had made their customers refer to a stronger platform now, in which it will be their everyday application, and it is a safer platform for customers and partners in believing in Grab. Also, Grab has not expanded its business just in the focus of money, but this expansion was created for a better solution and a stronger platform for people in Southeast Asia in aspects of transportation, food, parcel delivery, and job opportunity. So as a whole, Grab prioritized its customers and public, and the change of vision of Grab was very unnecessary because the existing ones are already clear and aligned with the organizational goal and change.
So in conclusion, an interesting organizational changes has taken place when a change of ownership occurred between two companies of the same field. So in 2018, Grab decided to buy their rival business Uber in Southeast Asia. So there are various reasons that influence the changes. So in the company Grab, both internal and external factors play a vital role. As for their mission and vision, it also contributed in defining the brand, where they want to be the safe everyday application for their customers, communities and partners. Finally, throughout the analysis, we managed to make the conclusion that the changes of the ownership of Uber, as they were bought by Grab, helped Grab to expand their wings in the market tremendously. Thank you!